What is up, guys, and welcome back to a new Forex Fundamentals video. Today just want to go over some results we've had recently from one of our OG students, as well as showcasing some new updates and some big announcements. So let's go into it and see what actually happened this week. So here we are on the Forex Fundamentals Instagram page. If you don't follow it yet, the link is in our bio. There's a lot of short fundamental explainers coming soon. Recorded almost 50 videos last week, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, as we can see on the Instagram story, we had a Euro Swiss score of plus 32, which was actually the highest Swiss pair score. And you can see one of our members, Christian, absolutely crushed it on Euro Swiss as well. That we had some gold upside this week. Looking at the new sentiment, it's one of the most bullish commodities. And also Christian managed to absolutely crush it on this bullish impulse on gold. So congrats to him, and yeah, just lovely to see what is possible if you leverage the platform in the best possible way. So looking at TradingView, you can see Euro Swiss absolutely beautiful bounce of that intervention level of 0.90, and from there the S&B most likely intervened, and it's very easy to see this also again on the chart. So if you want to stay up to date of those high impact events, make sure to check out the notification system, which I'll break down later in this video. So quickly diving into the dashboard again, as you can see, these are the current scores. You can also go into the table mode, and there we will see the top picks in a quick overview. So as you can see, EuroSec, USD SEC, but we also see Euro GBP, for example. So this could be a nice play. If we look at the Euro GBP chart, we can definitely see there's more upside possible, and we had a massive push since the war in Iran is looking at a ceasefire. This will mean that the oil prices could come down, and that will also be good for the euro area, as this will make sure that the inflation is less under pressure due to higher oil prices. So what we can see as well is some bearish picks for the pound, but the pound again is under some bullish pressure again, since the UK area is not as exposed to the war, and they're pretty independent. So as we can see, sterling set for best month on year in a year on rate moves, weakens on dollar. So there you can see a lot of bullish articles, but while the UK is facing a worse war outcome than the euro area, its hawkish response to war-induced sticky inflation supports the pound short term, during bullish short-term momentum amid global energy shocks. Eurozone flexible energy model and ECB % yield, better macro outlook favoring euro medium term versus the UK. So this even shows why the euro GBP was an absolute no-brainer this week, together with also the bullish fundamental score. And then into the New York session yesterday, we had a massive push. So this will also mean stronger euro CAD, stronger euro AUD, and stronger euro in general. Also aligning that with the risk sentiment, we can see your NZD was an absolute beauty as well, simply because looking at the news feed and looking, for example, at the New Zealand dollar, we can see that the New Zealand dollar is very bearish. And if we check out why that is because the business sentiment hits the lowest levels since the 2024 recession. So it faces medium-term pressure from business sentiment collapse, and also the rising fuel costs. They inflict economic stall, and of course the short-term gains on oil are boosting fuel prices and disrupting supply chain flows. So we can see diesel prices surge, pushes excavation costs. So just an indication that the New Zealand dollar is under pressure because of this war. So of course it's good to stay up to date of these high impact events like business sentiment, because for example, like we said, we had the business sentiment yesterday for the New Zealand dollar, but through the notification system simply turn them on, filter for high impact, and you will get them on your desktop, but also on your phone if you have the web app enabled. There's a guide on how to install the web app in our documentation, so definitely check that out if you don't have the app on your phone yet. So for the rest, what are we looking at? So the yen is actually under a lot of under less pressure. We can see a lot of bullish articles are coming out. Yeah, we can see in the newsfeed that the yen is again at intervention levels, just like the Swiss, and hedge funds chasing yen strength based on intervention fears. So short hedges use DJY put shorts 3-time causes traders bet sharp rebound from the 160 level. And what is also really interesting is to look at the COT reports, because this gives you an overview of the futures market and how hedge funds and proprietary trading firms are positioned. And if you look at the net positioning, it is getting closer to zero. So that means that the longs and shorts over time are increasing. So every Friday, of course, the COT report gets released. And if we see a jump into next week, like for example, long 40%, that means there is a 5% increase from institutions on the futures market, which might showcase that the positioning, therefore is getting smaller or more favorable to longs, and more institutions are betting on new yen longs at that, at this intervention level and at that USD JPY level of 160. Also looking at the risk sentiment, we do see that it is making a sharp drop to risk off. There are some updates coming as well to the risk sentiment meter, so it will be more accurate as there were some issues. So stay tuned for that as well. And so yen longs, I think, is definitely something to watch. And let's see in the table, the NZD shorts are a good play. There's a lot of updates coming to the intrinsic analysis as well. So this will mean that you will get a updated narrative to every currency. So based on all the articles, based on the scores, everything, we will update the narrative, and this will also get introduced for every cross pair. Like, what is the narrative, the fundamental narrative, and then you can compare this, of course, with your checklist, with your fundamental analysis, and with the newsfeed, of course. So for now, going back into the charts, I think the pound pairs, therefore, are still good, but we'll have to see what the outcome of the war is. If there's a ceasefire, I'm definitely looking for new AED longs. As you can see, we've had a hit on AED Swiss, but we could see further upside as well for AED CAT. It's currently stuck in a range. So for the dollar, I guess, the dollar is again coming from this higher time frame high. So just a pullback into 50%. So again, we'll have to see how does it respond. Are we going to take more liquidity, or are we trending up higher? So dollar pairs also want to watch. I think NZD USD is actually therefore a good pick, but we have seen already a very sharp drop. So USD Swiss probably also still a solid pick, as we exactly took out those highs. So maybe let's wait for another pullback and then have continuation on this pair. Well, you can see the dollar has been absolutely going crazy. Yen, definitely, this 160 level, like I explained, could trigger a big intervention. So definitely watch the news on that. And I think that's pretty much it. Equities have seen a very sharp drop, of course, but on ceasefire bets, they will start picking up again, aligning that with the risk on sentiment. So I think a lot of opportunities still. Our scores are real time, so they will get updated throughout the week as more data comes out, as well as the newsfeed. So you will always stay aligned on what is being released, what are the leaders, and this is of course all data based, so no guessing anymore. And thank you for watching my outlook, and these new updates are coming very, very soon. The notification update is already live, so follow us on Instagram. Make sure to check out the short explainers, and see you all in the next one.